Hey everybody, this is Miss Stalls, and I wanted to come on here today and talk about something that I find is annoyingly prevalent within the gay community. A few weeks ago, I attended what is called the Nubian Pride, and for those who aren't aware of what the word Nubian means, it means a pride event that's mainly for African American members of the gay community and their friends and supporters. And my friend was hosting it. He was hosting the drag show, so I went out to support him and meet with some friends and just have a really good time. While there, I ran into a local drag personality. Not a drag queen per se. This is someone who performs in drag shows but performs as a man and is a guy. And while I'm waiting outside with a friend of mine, who happened to be a mutual friend between myself and said drag personality, this guy, this drag personality, says to my buddy, "Why would you invite me to a barbecue hosted by lesbians? Women are just ew, they're just ew, that's gross. Gross." I'm looking at this guy and I'm so offended by what he said. Not just because he performs in drag shows with people who impersonate women for fun and sometimes for a living, but also because this dude is so indescribably effeminate. He's more of a woman than I am. So I said to my buddy, "I'm gonna meet you inside." And I go in there, and then this drag personality drunkenly stumbles up to me and is all, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. My husband is a jerk and sometimes it rubs off on me. And oh, but I really think you're really cute. And oh, I'm just sorry." And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, you think I'm cute for a girl, right? You're really sorry, aren't you? One thing that I've noticed is very prevalent within the gay community is a raging amount of sexism. I can't tell you how many times I've been treated like shit because I'm a woman. It doesn't matter that we're all gay. Oh, no. It doesn't matter. What matters is that I don't have the right parts. I'm not the right kind of gay person. And it's not just with guys. I cannot tell you how many times I have had lesbians, butch women, femme women alike, come up to me and say things like, "Men are the enemy, men are the devil, men are responsible for all the problems in the world, blah, 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 blah." I don't understand where this comes from. We're all gay. We're all having the same types of discrimination thrown at us. We all have the same kind of problems in our lives. So why are we making it so hard to be around each other? Why are we hating on each other so much? The real irony, in addition to what this dude said, is that the gay community, when we first started fighting for our rights so many years ago with Stonewall and all of that, we learned a lot of what we know about fighting for equality from the women's movement. So what's the big deal? Suddenly, because they're a woman, that makes them disgusting. I've even had former friends of mine tell me they don't want me to hug them because they think it's disgusting to be touched by women. And again, I emphasize these were former friends. Okay. I find that this happens in so many different areas of my life, not just in my social life, but also in my activism life as well. I've been working in activism for a very long time around here. And I find that oftentimes I feel very looked over, not by everyone. My closest friends who I've worked with for years and years, they appreciate me and I appreciate them and we get along fantastically. But I also have a friend who works very, very hard, who is a great guy and a wonderfully talented organizer. But I can't help but wonder, if you weren't so good looking and if you weren't a guy, would you get that same treatment? Would you get those same accolades, that same amount of attention? If you were overweight, if you were a less than attractive guy, if you were a woman, would people return your calls? It really makes me wonder. And it's no fault of his. He's a great person and he deserves the attention that he gets. He deserves the success that he has worked very hard to have. I don't begrudge him at all. It isn't him. It's how people respond to him. It boggles my mind that in a community that receives so much crap, that has to fight tooth and nail for everything that we have to sit around and bash on each other for being the wrong gender, which is absolutely ridiculous. People, you need to understand something. We're all gay. We're all in this boat together. And if you're gonna act like an ass, I'm not gonna listen to a word coming out of your sexist, ignorant mouth. Peace. Some of you might be wondering about the shirt. I just completed the Henry Weinhardt's 4-mile St. Patrick's Day Dash. My unofficial time at this point, I believe, is 33 minutes and 28 seconds, but I will be looking at the website to check what my official time is, and I will put it in the sidebar, which I believe is this way. And if it's not, it's this way or something.